Alright, what's going on, guys? Raven here, and the war's over. It's been a while. It's been a very long time since we have had peace. I think we started the war 7 or 8 years ago, and it just now finished. Um, I don't know what happened, but Austria did not. They weren't really suffering, so I hope it wouldn't be a white peace. The only way we're going to find out is if we see a Treaty of London or something like that, where we get to divvy up everything. United Kingdom is at 34 prestige, so they actually might have lost. The British colonies! We did it! Oh my god, we did it. We're going to take what we can. Claim Sierra Leone. Claim the Gambia. I just... I thought... Oh, no, this was the Genevan Convention. I thought I just got 5 infamy. Did we just get land right here? I don't know. I don't think it happened yet. Oh. Did Austria get... Oh, Austria got some land. And they got better land than us. Well, not really. The war is over. We get 20 war exhaustion and a little bit of monthly war exhaustion until the end of the game. All right. Bengal. Apparently we can increase opinion. And Romania. Honestly, Romania, you've just lost everything you've tried. I feel so bad for you. So bad. Did we get some land over here? Spain offers us an alliance. Sure, Spain. Oh, we sphered Spain. What do you know? Look at this sphere. We have so many nations. Austria, Italy, France, Spain, all of them are communist. France is actually very weak though, so France, I don't even know if they really count. If you 269,000 people in Paris. Last episode I think I checked, it was 317,000. So that's like 200,000 people lost in 3 years or something. Um, Madrid is actually going to become a bigger city, it looks like. It's on track to. Anyways, though, we still got to partition the British, the Workers' Revolution. Oh yes, we also have to get rid of the upper class. Of course. Malaysia is a country. Cool. They have a flag similar to the United States. I think this partitioning is going a bit slow. Should we speed it up, or are they really going to hold on to all of that land down there? Oh no, there we go. Transfer of the British colonies. Yeah, we're going to accept all of this. Ooh. Now, how ugly do you think our borders are going to look after this? Be honest. Please be honest. We're getting all the African provinces, and they're getting all the Indian ones. Rebellion in Argentina. You know what? Good, Argentina. You deserve that. After making us suffer war score. War score lossage. I don't even think lossage is not even a word, but I just used it. Gotta get rid of those upper class people as soon as we take... Oh, they got the Congo? Oh, come on now. Austria didn't even do anything. Well, at least we have a good-looking sort of border. The problem is Russia, really. Yeah, we got like no land over here. Okay, well, 1.27 million is quite a bit. But, you know, I don't know why Austria is the one who gets, like, so much. They have more population than us now. I hope you suffer a rebellion. And India becomes free from you. Claim Tanzania. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Did Bengal get... Oh, it looks like they got East Bengal. Awesome. So they have a population of 13.37 million. They are elite. XD. Oh, we got Oceania. I thought this was uncolonized land, but no, it's the filthy Austrians. How are they the ones who get the tropical wood? I feel like in the conference we would have been like, okay, you know, you guys can have every province as long as it doesn't have tropical wood. That would probably be like the main thing Italians would want, or the Italian government would want. Probably. Did they lose like... Oh no, they didn't lose Scotland. Scotland is still under them. Well, we've successfully ruined this world. And you know who turns out on top? The United States. What do you know? Oh God, what is this? Why did you not just give Canada, Canadan, Canadan? Why did you not just give Canada all this land? Why would you? Well, yeah, let's host it. Damn right we will. Austrians better not get that. Did we just get removed from Austria? What are you doing? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Austria. We just won that entire war from you. Or for you. Do we have to do a quick war right now? And get rid of the Austrians? Nothing is going right. I think we're gonna justify a war real quick. We can't justify a war. Real quick. Alright, that's odd. I'm gonna save because I want to check this save out later. That's weird. Why can we not justify a war? Are you unable to justify wars after a certain date in Historical Project mod? Maybe. Who is this? Argentina? I don't even... Screw Argentina. How did Austria, like... God, they didn't do anything. I can't wait for Victoria 3 when they add, like, the mechanics of EU4. At least the, like, the diplomatic, you know, military mechanics. Because our participation in the war, we did, like, 90% of the work. I don't even think that's an exaggeration. Like, Austria probably did only 10%. Belgium did, like, 5. So maybe we did, like, 85%. But yeah, I don't know. But I understand. You know, they were the ones who were the leaders in the war for whatever reason, and that allows them to get more, I guess. Or maybe the event chain doesn't take into account population. Maybe we got like the same number of states, but it just so happens that our states are like desert states. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it's fine. What I really would like, though, is to just ruin the Austrians real quick. But they are communist. I mean, we can't really blame them. They're just doing what we set out for them to do. I don't know. We're getting to the end of the game here. We got unemployed craftsmen and Campania, whatever. Do we really care? Maybe a little. I guess. Oh wait, I should just shift click. Duh. Okay. Let's go on speed 5 here and just go through the end of the game. Look how much money we're making. Let's go let's lower the taxes a little bit. Give the people some more money. Puglia once again is the highest investor, so there must I don't know why Puglia is so rich. Industrially, Campania's our biggest one, and Puglia's not even like 5th. Hmm. Portugal. Austria sphered Spain. Oh shit. Did we just have the option to remove from sphere and I didn't even notice? Ah well. Whatever, Austria. Italy is like the Soviet Union at this point. I mean, you don't want to piss off the Italians. We've shown what we can do. Look at our population. 14.28 million Italians. And the reason why I like that is because current day, the number of Italians is, like, I think that the number of people in Italy is like 70 million, 60 million. So, in total, there are, you gotta multiply it by 4, so what is that? 52 million Italians. And that's in 1933. We still got a few more years left. Let's assume it's at 60 million in 1935 when the game ends. That means that I mean the population during from the 1930s to present day increased by like 3 times, 2 times, something like that. So the population of Italy would be insanely high today if this scenario happened. A lot of the things that happened in this scenario didn't really make sense. Um, I mean, the Wataran War to humiliate French. It's not even like a formalized name. It's just like humiliate French. That was the goal, to humiliate French. What do are you sure you're not missing some grammar? Nope, humiliate French. I don't know. Watara is just hell-bent on continuing that war. Even if they don't exist. Maybe they're like a terrorist organization and they just I don't know, they just keep going. I really wish I could automate like the building of naval bases and whatnot. Just let the AI, you know, expand all they want. Build up all these ships all they want. Colonial discontent. Yeah. Ugh, whatever. Does that really matter? Argentina. I don't even want to sphere you, Argentina. You disgust me. But I'll do it anyways. Reactionaries. I wonder if there's actually going to be a rebellion. Honestly, can we just like release? Oh, that's what I said I was gonna do. Like release some states here. Can we release India and like? I think we should. In 1935, I will. When the clock strikes January 1st, 1930. Oh God, I had autosave off this entire time. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, that was in my other settings file. I was messing around with some nations and just letting time tick by because I didn't want to upload like 20 videos a day. Hopefully you've enjoyed this series though. I think we did pretty good. If I could go back, I'd probably research how to better play a authoritarian nation because I'm not used to this number of immigration. Like now it's at 800. I mean, 10 years ago it was 11,000 per day, and that lasted actually like 15 years. So we lost a ridiculous number of Italians, which is unfortunate because we still have a really high number of Italians. 14.66 million is a lot. I wonder where Indian nationalism. Oh, I lied. It's gonna be February 1st. This is when we release everything, and we try to get the pretty borders as best we can. So before we do that, this is going to be the real, like, let's look at the ledger for a bit and see what's going on. So military score, we are fifth apparently, but that's because we don't have a navy. Little unrealistic. We'd probably have a navy, so we probably should be number one. I think we would have the best troops, the most troops, etc., etc., etc. And we are the most bloodthirsty. But the United States, of course, actually, the United States might be a bit better in that regard. They did get a lot of people coming in from our nation. Industrial score of 5,300, really, really, really good. Germany was pretty weak this game. Good industrial score, but not really a factor in anything. Prestige, they just don't have any. We are the most prestigious, of course. We've done the most. Um, Nothing really else to see. We are fourth in industry. If we look, Mexico actually it has a higher industrial score than Japan. Japan was pretty bad this game. um, Literacy, we're at 99%, 99.1, pretty much 100%. Probably the French and Croatian Yugoslavian provinces that are lowering the literacy. I think everywhere that is in Italy, proper Italy, is at 100%. Like even the Rhone, so it is probably Istria. Yeah, Istria's got a few people who are not 100%. Um, oh, the ledger just disappeared. Nothing really else to see here. Oh, we could look at brigades. 142 brigades of the USA. Actually, not as much as I expected. Russia's at 339, but they are mobilized. We actually do have the most brigades. So we actually have the largest standing army outside of China, and we're building more? Oh, no, we're not. Let's get some armor going. Let's just build tanks to try to artificially inflate our score as much as possible. There we go. Let's see. Political reform, social reforms, nobody really cares about. United States has 12.6 million craftsmen. That equates to like if you include their families, that's 48 million people who are working in what I guess would be considered manufacturing jobs. Soldier-wise, we are at 1.26 million, so we do have the most soldiers. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know why I said that because we don't. China does, but we're actually, I mean, we're pretty close, is what I meant to say. China still has serfs, so does Bengal. Capitalists, Japan is the most. Bureaucrats, yeah, artisans. Pretty much going to be the person with the most population there. Clerks, where we are pretty low on clerks. I guess I didn't encourage them as much as I could have. Province population, Rome has 62,000 soldiers. Soldiers of God, apparently. Oh, province production output. Precious metal would be the most. Coal. The Kano, that's in Nigeria, coal province, 1,500. Istria, precious metal. What is our iron? Okay, so iron, well, by that I mean like the Italian province that produces the most that isn't precious metal is Lombardia. Cool. Lombardia has 478,000 people employed. Oh, there's a level. I did not know that. I don't know what the level means, but there's also a level for factories. I know what those means. Mean. Income, let's see. Tank factory in Lombardia, of course. Lombardia is apparently a very rich province. Lazio has a liquor factory that's very profitable. Glass, luxury furniture. Not as much as expected, but understandably so because we weren't getting as much tropical wood as we would have liked. And we're back at the beginning. All right, so now let's release some nations here. Mauritania. Okay. Tonga. Okay. Togo. Okay. Tigray. Okay. Confederation of Benin. What the hell is that? 159 provinces. I'm not going to release that. Trieste. Oh, shit. I did not mean to release that. But I think there is a little tiny nation down here. But I don't think it's Trieste. It might be. Um, Darfur, Trinidad, Sokoto. Oh wait, no, not Sokoto. I wanna. Where's Nigeria? Let's release Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Shilluk, Sidama, Rwanda. We got a lot of states to release. Malta. Get rid of Malta. Malawi, Makran, Majertine, Kaffa, Ghana, Gambia. I think I just released the same guy twice. Fiji, of course. Ethiopia. Sure. Songhai Republic. I like that name. Why not? Hausa, Dalmatia, Dahomey. Yeah, let's release Croatia. Congo, yeah, sure. Kenya, sure. Commonwealth of Cameroon. I like it. Burundi, I like it. Burkina Faso. Buganda, I've never heard of that nation. Baroda. That is in India. Wolof. Slovenia. Rift Valley. Sudan. Confederation of Northern New Guinea. And if we look, Croatia's color is very close to ours, so it looks a bit ugly. I wish we could have made a state over here. However, I don't want to take the time to do that, so I'm not going to. But there you go. So I think all of these states are also communist, so nice job, Italy. You made a large portion of the world communist. Oh, look at that name, Italian Africa. It's still there. I don't think it would be if we reset, but all of these guys are puppets. And they also got all of our troops. Not all of our industry. These guys are civilized nations. Ooh, maybe I should have done this earlier. That's really, really cool. Actually, no, I wouldn't have done it earlier because keeping them in our sphere would have been insane, and I did not want to deal with that. Commonwealth of Cameroon is massive. I probably shouldn't have released these guys. That's way too many states. Chad, we could have released Chad and Cameroon. Zandi, Central African Republic. Yeah, we missed a few. All of these guys are civilized nations, though, so awesome. And we released our guys over here. We can't release this state. Apparently that's not allowed. Let's just keep going. We've got a place where we can encourage another focus point. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, well, there it is. 18 million people in Italy. Now, some of those are still colonies. How many colonies do we have? So, we have like 4 million in colonies. No, more like 3 million. Actually, more like 2.5 million. So we've released all of our colonies, and we have. Oh, Malta, you wanna join us again? No, guys, you are your own nation. Forge your own destiny. Well, you're not really your own nation because we have puppeted you. Also, so let's see. Sphering wise, nobody is trying to sphere stuff, I don't think, that we own. All right, well, that's perfect. So let's see. Nigeria. Wow, there's 13% South Italian in that province. Oh, we lost. How many South Italian or like Italians did we lose? It looks like we lost 600,000 adult males, so like 2.4 million people were in the colonies. I did not realize that many people immigrated over here. Cool. That's really awesome. A lot of them probably were in here as well, though. Yeah, a few. But there it is. I mean, I think this looks. I like this. A lot of states. Russian communists. They're not going to succeed. The only way they would succeed is if Russia like lost all their troops, which isn't going to happen. They are in eternally mobilized. Look at Ethiopia's borders. They just want to be connected. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't have freed Kaffa because Ethiopia has cores over there. Whoops. Well, I like that these guys are all, oh, into the game. I don't like how it does this, but, that's it. There it is. 100 momentous years have passed, and we have entered the modern age. The world is a radically different place. How did your country do? Good question. I'd say we accomplished a lot. Um, if we had gone the path of liberalism, the path of not authoritative dictatorship, we would have probably had a much higher population than 18 million right now. We would probably have like I would even say that we lost 2 to 4 million people through immigration and rebellion. I think that's a fair judgment. So that's the cost of communism, guys. I don't know if I want to become communist again. Maybe. I would have to handle it better. It is kind of annoying having to force, like, the only way you can do this through rebellion, I think. Same thing with fascism. But this was fun. I liked it. I like the way the world looks. It looks interesting. The only problem I have is Russian Africa. I don't think they should have gotten any land down here. Um, Burma seems way too large. I think they should be split up. And of course, Austrian India. I don't think that much makes much sense. Another thing is Canada is kind of plausible considering they didn't get any of their territories through events, which the Great Britain can do. Great Britain decided not to do those events apparently, so Canada never got the rest of their land. Um, Colombia, I don't even know if this makes sense. It probably would have at the beginning of the game, but 100 years later, I don't know. Although the United States never got Idaho and whatnot, so maybe. The United States, of course, has a population of 38 million, an insanely high population, and I take full credit. We gave them that population pretty much. South America looks pretty good. Actually, really good. I like the look of South America. Peru's a little bit blobby, but that's okay. Guyana's free. I just wish France had gotten rid of their colonies over here. Africa, of course, at least the colonies we released, they look pretty decent. Although there's probably going to be a lot of ethnic tensions here. Um, Nigeria is civilized at the start, when they're released, and they have a really strong population. So I would expect Nigeria to be a much more important influence than they already are. I think Nigeria is seen as like the capital of Africa in a way because they are like the epicenter of population. But they would have a much higher population, I think, today if they had been released like this. Same with all these other nations. Yeah, we really influenced the African nations here a lot. Um, Unfortunate as heck that this bug happened. And you know what? I think the main reason why, well, not really the main reason, but one of the reasons why it could have happened is because I'm still on patch 3.03 for HPM as well as Victoria 2. In the next Victoria 2 series, I'm going to be upgrading to the beta patch and upgrading my historical project mod. I think I'm actually 2 patches behind in historical project mod, so it's going to be interesting to see what sort of changes were made if there were any big ones. Let's hit this button. Rank 2. Industrial score would have been higher if we didn't lose as much population, but you know, we did really well. Mexico is rank 8. I did not even see that. I'm so sorry. Wow. Total population. Let's look at that. Italy has 73 million. Awesome. So if we got rid of the French territory that I wish I could have made like some French, like Vichy France or whatever, Vichy France, however you say it, um, and also get rid of some of the Indian stuff, we probably would have had like 55 million Italians, and they definitely would have been a very high population country. Even more so if we didn't lose so many to the immigration, which I have repeated enough, I think. um, where is Mexico, though? How did they become 30 million population? So if you divide that by 4, what is that, guys? Do the math right now. I can't do the math. 4 times 5 is 20. It's not. They had like 7 million? Wow. 7 million population. They got a lot of immigrants. I don't normally see that happen. Like I've said, I think I've said this before. Normally they stay a dictatorship and don't really get a lot of immigrants. But this time it looks like they were in a dictatorship. So really, really cool stuff. Austria, of course, 217 million people. Not really accurate. They definitely would not have gotten as many provinces as they did in that war because they didn't do jack shit. Let's be real. China has, whatever. I think the number of pops you'd expect. And aside from that, I think I'm going to end this episode here. And hopefully you liked it. I had a lot of fun in the beginning. I got a bit of a drag in the last few parts, but hopefully you enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you in the next series that I do. Bye bye.